if you over 18 and you never killed nobody before, and you a black man, you a sucker.
What? You turn 18, you have to kill somebody? What?
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Amache back here with another video. Today we're about to be getting into a video by Antonio Talks. The video is going to be on street culture is dying. Yeah, this is like a whole thing. Everybody's trying to make excuses for telling nowadays, especially that fuck the streets movement back like probably like a couple of months ago when Thug got out. But yeah, before we get into this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. But yeah, this whole thing has been a topic, and recently it's been a topic because Gucci Mane literally snitched. And or people that's trying to defend him, he's a businessman, but like too many incidents of this nigga like saying he would never snitch, nigga. Like, he supposed to be a street nigga at heart.
Mentally for a lot of my brothers within the black community, and this shift has something to do with how they view the streets in 2026. Man, a lot of us are seeing that shit in a negative light. Now obviously this is a positive thing, but I want to state this first. I never looked at the troubled black youth through a linear lens. Although they may be doing dumb, dysfunctional things, I understand that they are just a product of their environment. Hell, I was a part of that environment, so I always give a different outlook and a different perspective. Instead of demonizing these guys, nobody ever has nuance to it. You can't look at things through a linear lens. You gotta go back, starting with slavery. That's 400 years of an attempted genocide, right? Things were so bad there, and the psychological effects has literally passed down through generations. It's called epigenetics. It's a real thing. Moving past slavery, you got Jim Crow, segregation, redlining, COINTELPRO. And I hate the fact that a lot of people don't even know about COINTELPRO. These people literally targeted all of our leaders. Every time we had a person that was trying to take up for us, they killed them. But they always want to throw out the pick up yourself by your...
That's fucking crazy, and that's fucking really true. Throughout the years, everybody was literally assassinated or just literally like looked down upon, and they try to bash and run narratives about them.
Bootstraps mentality. They had Malcolm X in there, MLK, Fred Hampton. It's literally in documents, bro. It's crazy. Moving past that, we got the crack epidemic, the war on drugs, mass incarceration. These people are so strategic. And when I look at the black community now, it's not surprising why we see some dysfunction. Now, with that stated, we know the nature of these people. We know how they get down. We know how evil they are. So we just got to continue to be the resilient people that we are. And it's like a trap, okay? True. You know, you set a trap out. I can understand if you fall for it the first couple of times. But when you keep doing it, what are you doing? So eventually with a lot of my brothers, I try to tell y'all, like, you can't keep falling for these same traps. And this street mentality is something that a lot of my brothers do. But like I stated, I have been seeing a shift in that, and I'm so proud of us. I want to talk about the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty situation as an example. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know the situation surrounding it. Pooh Shiesty, a rapper, just got out of jail, what, like a couple of months ago. And then last month or whatever, he ended up going back to jail because he robbed Gucci Mane and tried to make him sign a...
The most stupidest thing a nigga could do. Just go straight back to jail. I already spoke on this so many times, probably like throughout my Pooh Shiesty video and like other videos with this topic. Well, with like other topics came up about Pooh Shiesty, but like he's like the most stupidest nigga that like will just throw his whole life away for over being signed or whatever a Gucci Mane did.
Contract, bro. Some goofy shit. A lot of people held him accountable and told him how dumb he was for doing that. Brother, you just got out of jail. You had a second chance. And as soon as you get out, you throw it away again. And if it was really about money, he could have capitalized in so many ways. Y'all see what I got on my head right now? This is a Nike ski mask. Everybody calls these shits shiesties after Pooh Shiesty. This is why I say, man, you need to have smart brothers around you. People pros and the cons, and not just in that moment. And even more with this Pooh Shiesty situation, it seems that Gucci Mane snitched, and that's whole debatable. I understand both sides. Like, Gucci Mane was this gangster rapper that was talking about doing all this stuff, robbing people, and then he ended up snitching on somebody. But that's not what ended up happening. Basically, when Pooh Shiesty and his crew did what they did, they ended up robbing them, you know, for jewelry and chains and stuff. And I think it totaled up to like $600,000. That's a lot of money. And if you don't know, with a lot of these rappers, they have insurance on their jewelry. So I'm guessing Gucci Mane had to file a report like, yeah, my jewelry was stolen. And I think that's as far as it went. But even though, bro, he's what, 40, 50 years old? At some point, I can't make excuses for street dudes, right? I understand the young teens in the early 20s when you do a lot of dumb stuff before 25, you know, they say our brain don't develop. I get that. But once you get to these 40s and 50s and you still trying to do this dumb shit, bro, that's on you. Y'all got kids out here to take care of. You got mouths to feed, and you out here bullshit. I just can't get...
I mean, I get that point, but like, it's just the part that like bro advocated a lot for just like, you know, kind of talking about snitches a lot. Like he talking about he would never snitch. He like, man, I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones that like kind of beat against a whole bunch of people that already, snitched and that weren't street. And wait, no, never mind. I'll take that back. That was Thug. But like, I feel like he needs to be held somewhat accountable for that, because like this nigga literally talking about he wouldn't snitch and he wants to keep that gangster, like, kind of businessman image, and like that does not work together.
Down with that, bro. I'm a father. I'm 24. I'm a father of 3 at 24. You know what I'm saying? Married. And I'm sorry, nothing could trick me off the streets from taking care of them. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing I would, that's my main priority. So I truly don't understand a lot this mindset from these 40-year-old men that's still trying to be in the street, having the risk of going to jail, leaving your family behind. That's just, it's not cool to me. I'm sorry. But for the most part, man, like I say, a lot of us in Chicago, Baltimore, their murder rates have dropped. For the most part, black murders have gone down. And the only black murders that we're seeing is just gang violence. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that is hard to stop, because it's like, if somebody kill your brother, you won't get back. It just keeps going back and forth. Like I said, bro, I don't demonize these people. I try to encourage them, but you know.
I'm so glad that we are witnessing, little by little, city by city, kids are seeing how stupid this street shit is. Kids are seeing how pointless glorifying this bullshit is, because the niggas who promote it don't even follow the fucking rules that they.
Exactly. I love that the younger generation's like kind of seeing that this shit's stupid as fuck, bro. And I love that is like being like kind of stomped out by the niggas that like used to promote it all them years ago, but then like when they homie do something, speaking of 21 Savage and Young Thug, when they homie does something, it's kind of a technicality. He didn't snitch. He let's forget all about that. Fuck the streets. Nah, bro. Like, be on that street shit, bro. Like, you was just on that shit not too long ago, bro. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, y'all go representing this shit, but then y'all are like the actual hypocrites of this bullshit.
Try to apply on others. Degenerate mindset. You have grown men, damn near or well into their 30s. Some of them are approaching their 40s, still trying to fucking play street politics.
That remind me of Jim Jones. This nigga is still going through this street shit, bro.
Nigga, go raise your kids. And if you a grown-ass man, the only reason why you should be willing to go to jail is behind protecting your wife or kids.
Literally.
True.
That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta smoke somebody for trying them or doing, that's the only thing, and that's justifiable. Like, you could get off with that. Like, if somebody break into your house and try to harm your family, you're justified. You're in the legal realms to do that. They try to touch, God forbid somebody try to touch on you, little kid. Man, what? That's no thought.
No, that's grounds. It's just shooter, nigga. That's true. That's literally grounds of shooter, nigga. You shouldn't only like risk to go to jail about like your kids and family in general. But like, I would never, like, I mean, I said before, you would never see me trying to go to jail, or I don't get why people try to go to jail over this street thing, this street like number. Like, bro, you can get kicked out the hood. What, you gonna go back and just like try to represent the hood that you just got kicked off of? But because like people can make you move from that fucking house or apartment.
Willing to sit in a jail, a prison, a penitentiary for years, decades on end, protecting another man for a gang code, away from women, away from your kids.
Even, I'm sorry to pause, but even a gang code shit, bro, like, I understand it's having a honor, right? If you're going to involve yourself in these streets, then you're going to live by it, obviously. But it's just so flawed, because it's like, say, I've seen situations like this happen, right? Say you're in a car, a group of y'all, it's 4 of y'all, it's drugs in the car. The person with the drugs can easily just get everybody else out of the situation by saying, yeah, it's mine. But for some reason, like, he won't say anything, and now all of y'all are intertwined when he could have just took his charge as a man. But now you're supposed to say nothing when you don't have nothing to do with it, when he could have just owned up to it. And basically, it's like, you don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always just try to think logically. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, never demonize. I have to state that, because, like I said, these
This is why a lot of niggas be flipping. I get it. I get it now. Like, this is why a lot of niggas just be flipping when they get in there. You could promise them like a whole bunch of food and shit. That's just a topping. But like when you wave and dangle like some time in front of their face and they didn't even commit the crime, they selling a motherfucker out, bro. Like these days, these generation is like street rappers are just different breeds, nigga. There's still, I guess, some only, I guess, true street rappers out there that hold it down, but like a lot of people are not gonna like be like kind of fucking atone to that when they didn't do nothing and you gotta hold it down for another nigga.
These type of videos turn into anti-black shit. I just want to establish that fact. It still fuck the system, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get that straight. But like I said, I just never understood that logic, bro. Like, that's why the friends that I do have, man, I try to be like, hey, man, we on the same page. I have outgrown some of my friends that are, in the streets, and I just hate that they can't change their mindset. I'm always going to be behind their back, but it's like, I need y'all to get on point and get right, dog.
I heard that ops give other ops back shots in jail, so when I was younger, I made a decision to never have any and to never be anyone else's. And 21 plus years later, I can confirm to y'all that that was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made for myself. And now I'm proud of myself and of y'all that we can sit here together and say that we witnessed the death of street culture in real time. Because what a lot of us have been trying to tell the rest of y'all that weren't listening is that it was never cool to be in the streets. And I'm grateful that we're all on the same page now, at least more of us are on the same page, but it was always a stupid life to live that wasn't worth entertaining. Why would you glorify a lifestyle that's not safe to live?
So, all right, so look, I'm gonna give this rebuttal. And, my brother right here, he makes great content. He's not one of those anti-black channels. But like I say, man, he got to understand, especially like just growing up within the environment, a lot of times they only know rapping or playing ball as the way to get out. So they're just rapping about what they see. And with a lot of these rappers, right, they do this in a great way. Meek Mill has some bangers where he he literally break down systemic racism. G Herbo, even King Von, y'all gotta listen to the lyrics of a lot of these songs. They actually break down, the things that they go through and how they grew up. Their mama had to work, their dad was this weird way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are caused by this. Like I said, this is
Yeah, a lot of people really just kind of think it's just kill a nigga, shoot him, but like they don't really be listening to the fucking lyrics. Some songs are not all about killing and stuff, but like I listen to King Von a lot, man. Still to this day, bro. Like he has some tracks where he actually explained how he grew up and how he feel losing his homies to the street. And just a lot of shit that's just like kind of like you could just vibe to. It's not only just to like the drilling on a nigga and like all the other hype songs. Like that's why I still listen to this nigga to this day, even though he's not here anymore, because like he actually has like some some substantial like songs to listen to still.
snowball effect. So they're just kind of rapping their story.
What is there to glorify about a lifestyle that puts other lives at risk, including the one living it? Like, even as a kid, I was seeing this shit wondering what the fuck is going on. There's no way y'all are just willingly participating in back and forth drive-bys like it's the Hood Olympics. Does that sound like something any human being interested in doing something worthwhile would be up to? This might be a little controversial and maybe a little bit unnecessary. Y'all criticized the DJ Academics for the way he talked about gang members on his Warren Chirac YouTube channel, and I don't agree with that guy on most things. But the way he was clowning the fuck out of criminals, we need more of that. All of the grown men who voluntarily participated in that life and willingly threw their lives away for it, for a block, mind you, that they don't even own. Yeah, y'all don't deserve anything less than to be laughed at. Street culture has always been stupid and makes a mockery of the rest of us.
Now, I've been seeing countless videos like that from other young.
That nigga went in, bro. Like, I know people feel how they feel about DJ Academics during the time of the war in Chirac, of him like making fun of people that like, like, and giving people nicknames like the Chirac Wolverine and shit. Like, they did that to themselves, bro. Like people always, that's why people are so obsessed with this this shit to this day. And the Chiracologists or whatever these like corny niggas are, they be arguing back and forth and like those Reddits, they be arguing back and forth online talking about, oh, this rapper had this many bodies. Like those people are just weird. But like I will never understand like how they just did that. It was fucking funny. I mean, it was fucking entertaining, not funny, but you know what I mean.
Black men, the shift is happening and the shift is here. Now, with this being the case, I don't think the CIA is too happy about this, right? I don't think they are, because I just seen one of the craziest videos in my life from a black man. And y'all, man, hey, you can't tell me they not trying. Just let's check this shit out.
Like I said before, if you over 18 and you never killed nobody before, and you a black man, you a
what? Whoa, okay. All right. Yo, this nigga, we speaking on plants, this nigga has to be a plant, nigga. This nigga, like, is like one of those people that probably like has to just like keep people going, like, you know, turn around the whole mantra of like the street code in street life. Cause who the fuck, no, this shit does not make no sense. I'm not trying to make this make sense. Fuck that. This nigga's like is a literal retarded man. Like, what? You turn 18, you have to kill somebody? What?
I hope and pray that this shit is satire. Did y'all hear this? This is CIA propaganda. This is how these people think we operate. No, I don't know who this nigga is. He about 40 years old. Talk. If you over the age of 18, if you ain't killed nobody, you're a bitch. What in the nigga? What? Yeah, y'all. This is what I mean, man. The CIA, boy, they don't like to see us waking up.
And then on the other side of it is, what if people are not with that life or not with that street life? Like, what? What excuse are you going to give them? Are you still going to call them a bitch?
They don't like to see that. They had to send a couple of these niggas in. Let's rewatch this shit. This is hilarious, bro.
Like I said before, if you over 18 and you never killed nobody before, and you a black man, you a
what?
You not what we looking for. If you want to be hard, you want to be a gangbanger, you want to be a killer, go get you some hats. Go kill somebody right away.
Dr. Umar had a perfect quote for this. It was like, some of these niggas, they got to get put to sleep for good. You know what I'm saying? They be too far gone. Because how do you hop on camera and tell young kids to go kill somebody? Mainly other black people, because that's who they're around. I'm not seeing any, and this is my problem, dog. You know, I got to hold a lot of my street dudes accountable. Y'all be so critical of other black men, police of other black men. Oh, what you doing here? Like the LA gangs, y'all. Just making niggas check in. But these rich ass white men that walk through these, that own these hoods, y'all don't say shit to them. How you doing, sir? But your brother, you ready to mug him. Y'all got niggas like George Zimmerman walking around.
That's fucking crazy, because them niggas literally know that them white niggas could throw them out. I mean, it could be the same potentially with a black nigga too. But like, they know a black nigga walking down the road or, you know, the sidewalk will literally not really do anything. So that's why they be on it, bro. Them niggas is weird. I would never get like pressing a nigga over a block. What you doing here? And like, you can't even fucking wear like the certain hats in Los Angeles. This is why I'm like glad I'm not in that part anymore, because I could just wear anything I want because it's my favorite color, or because I think the color or the hat is cool.
Down here alive, but y'all want to go kill a other, like, you know, it's really raccoon behavior. It's raccoon activity.
Jeez, this was a good video by Antonio, bro. This shit really points out a lot of problems and a lot of hypocrites in the black community around just like street culture in general, bro. And I'm, for one, glad that this whole street culture is dying, bro, because like you think it's just cool to kill a nigga if you're... Man, shit just doesn't make no sense. That guy in the last clip just get me fucking pissed off. Like, there's no way you truly believe that shit, bro. Like, man, I'm glad it's dying. I'm glad it's showing all these fucking weird ass niggas that are hypocrites, especially with the 21 Savage and Young Thug thing like dropping, where everybody typing "fuck the streets." Like, nigga, what? I commend like the people that actually stood on business and like, you know, like really kind of like held it down and said like, no, what's this fuck the street shit? Like, man, if you guys enjoyed that video, go check out Antonio Talks original video and like and subscribe if you fuck with my reaction, and I will be catching you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?